A tragedy for Harry as Meghan succeed trapping him and blinded to follow her lead with antics. Now, Harry lives a much more refined life as a father of two in California, albeit not without some regret of stepping away from a life of full-time royal duties. A new book penned by a royal expert claims Prince Harry's party boy streak was instantly dampened when he met Meghan Markle. The biographer and former Panorama reporter also alleges that the Duke of Sussex remains very disturbed by the childhood trauma of his parents' messy divorce and the tragic death of his mother. Meghan satisfies all Harry's requirements, in a manner that none of his previous girlfriends could match. Weighing in on the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's relationship, Bauer claims Meghan met Harry as he looked for a way out of royal duty. Before the prince married Meghan Markle in 2018 and settled down, the now 38-year-old was reportedly once quite a wild lad and had a reputation as a party prince during his decade-long stint in the military, according to a new book, Courtiers: The Hidden Power Behind the Crown. In one case, he famously hit the headlines in 2012 when photographs emerged of him playing strip billiards at a private party in Las Vegas. And now Lowe has explained Private Secretary Jamie Lowther Pinkerton tried to rein him and William in before they became working royals. He said the younger prince was a dashing figure, flying an Apache helicopter, and was heavily committed in the area of children's health, with charities like WellChild, but he also used to be quite a lad. When Harry was young, it was easy to forgive him his transgressions, but at what point does a wild lad become a seedy old roue? At the time, it was nothing to worry about, just something to keep an eye on. Eventually, of course, the problem would resolve itself, but not in a way that Lowther Pinkerton or anyone else imagined. The wild lad died the day Harry met Meghan Markle. He's psychologically harmed by both his mother's death and father's treatment of his mother, and of Harry himself when he was a child. Meghan has always maintained that she knew nothing of her future husband when they were set up for a first date in July 2016. But the investigative journalist insists that the former Suits actress made sure she'd carefully scrutinised Harry's life by the time they did get together for that first meeting. Her genius was that, before she ever met him, she carefully researched him, as an intelligent woman with a lot of experience knew exactly which buttons to press, Bauer claims. The author, who's also penned unauthorised biographies on the likes of Boris Johnson, Richard Branson and Robert Maxwell, believes Meghan came along at an opportune time too, with a miserable Harry looking for a way out from royal duty. Both went on to stand down from their monarchy duties in January 2020, having tied the knot less than 2 years earlier, and continue to live in California with their two children, Archie and Lilibet. I think he much more enjoyed paddling in the Pacific than shaking hands in the rain in a northern town in Britain, Bauer reasons, whilst adding that he believes the funeral of Harry's grandmother, the Queen, last month was a painful reminder of the isolation he feels from his family, as due to his voluntary exile, he was banned from wearing his military uniform and saluting the coffin. Bauer now feels that could have repercussions for the Sussexes' marriage, arguing, "I think the funeral awakened some misery in him, that he was so cut off from his family and friends and was an outsider, and I think that puts great pressure on their relationship."